Hey Tejano fans, welcome to TMA TV. I'm your host, Leah Cruz, and I know you're ready for an awesome show. On tonight's episode, we have Tejano icon and Tejano Music Award winner, Shelly Lares. We'll also catch up with a vocalist that has had tons of success in the Tejano industry as a musician, writer, and artist, Mr. Chente Barrera. Also, on tonight's show, we'll catch up with our spotlight guest, Mr. Julian Money Johnson. Let's get right to it and turn things over to Alicio as he chats it up with Little Miss Dynamite right here on TMA TV.
Hello everyone, I'm Alicio Leal with TMA TV, and this is going to be on fire because we have Little Miss Dynamite, Shelly Lares in town. Hi Shelly, I'll give you a fist bump.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, and a big hello to all the TMA TV fans watching. It's an honor to be here with you.
Well, we are very honored that you're here.
Thank
You
you.
have such a historical career. We had to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.
So first and foremost, let's talk about you're retiring.
Yeah.
So after so many years, how many years has it been since you?
I will be celebrating my 40th year this year.
But you're like 25 years old.
I know. I don't know how that happened mathematically, but no, I started my career in 1982, singing Tejano here in San Antonio. So I'll be celebrating 40 years this year. It's been a long, amazing journey. I have zero regrets. But it's time for me. It's time for me to venture on to other things.
Yeah, so now you're retiring, we're the same age, and I'm just getting started. So
I hear a lot of people say that to me, even people in the music industry, like singing and stuff. They're like, man, I did this for so long. Like, of course, nursing is what I want to go into.
Okay.
So I have a lot of nurses tell me, oh, I'm a nurse, but I want to be a singer. So it's like we're trading places.
Oh, wow,
it's weird,
okay.
but it doesn't matter what age you are, what time in your life it is. I mean, we have to live to the fullest capacity of what we were capable of. And
so I first discovered you by watching Johnny Canales. Shout out to Johnny Canales.
Hey, you got to take it away.
Legend, what a legend.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Inspiration to the show.
Yes.
So through those distribution channels that he had, I, living in Michigan, was able to discover you.
That's so awesome.
So we're hoping that we can do the same thing.
Oh, we are. We're definitely. I mean, this is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg, I think, to what people are really starting to see, what the next generation of Tejano music is bringing to the table. Of course, like I say, you can't get to where you're going if you forget where you came from.
Right.
Although that is super important, we need to look forward, and TMA TV is obviously the future of Tejano music. So I'm super excited about it.
Well, we're trying to be, and we're encouraging the new artists to come out.
It's going to be great.
And artists like you to encourage these folks. So we thank you for that.
Well, I take my mentorship very seriously. I do a lot of mentoring in this industry. I think it's very important, being a leader, of course, being a veteran artist in the Tejano industry. It's like our obligation. I always tell people when I started in 1982 on the Johnny Canales show and things like that, I started out a student, I became a teacher, and now I'm a professor. So I actually feel that there's different stages of, where you build up to be, and that's where I'm at this stage of my life. And I love mentorship. I think it's very necessary.
Well, I tell you what, then we're going to hold you to that because we have a lot of plans for this next gen that we want to do. So now that you've decided to stop touring, you do have a few more locations this year.
Right.
So where can people catch you so that they don't miss you?
The areas that I'm hitting is going to be like the Valley, for instance. I'm going to be hitting the Valley July 2nd in Donna. Okay. So that's the only Valley show I'm doing this year.
Okay, so you got to go to Donna on July 2nd.
Some of the places we're going to be hitting this year, of course, Douglas, Arizona. So I'll be in Douglas, Arizona. Okay. I'm going to be hitting Washington State. We're going back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the Mexican Fiesta. That's in the latter part of August. Not only that, my band and I are performing, but the Friday night, my band and I are backing up 4 of the upcoming artists as a showcase. Sonia de la Paz, Monica Saldivar, Demi Garcia, and Crystal Torres.
That is amazing. In Milwaukee?
In Milwaukee.
Fantastic.
And we're opening up for Jesse and Joy. So, we wanted to be able to introduce the new generation to a new audience.
Yeah.
Because, they're going to love Tejano. I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to love it when you hear it for the first time if you've never heard it before.
Well, we have something new on the show. Are you familiar with word association?
No.
I don't
know. Maybe I am.
Like I say couch, you say potato, you say the first thing that comes to your...
Oh, shoot. Okay.
But we're going to do it a little different.
Okay.
I'm going to give you names of Tejano artists.
Okay.
And I want you to give me one word.
What word comes to mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, Lord.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, if I offend, I'm sorry.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, here we go, okay?
I'm ready.
Number 1, David Garza.
I always think of his hat, his logo. His logo.
Okay. Ruben Ramos.
Gato Negro, of course.
David Lares.
Mesero. That's my nickname for him.
That's his. Really? Why?
Because one time we were doing a show in Racine, Wisconsin, and he came downstairs and he was wearing an all-black outfit. Looked very nice. He had like a white type thing, but his socks were white. And yeah,
so his
wife was really mad, and I was like, Mesero, and it just stayed. So I call him Mesero.
Yeah. Can I get another order of nachos?
But iconic, also.
Oh,
okay,
awesome.
yes.
Okay, Chente Barrera.
Necio.
Good one. Okay. Jimmy Gonzalez.
Iconic. Yeah.
Okay.
Iconic.
And you mentioned her before. I know you guys are good friends. Selena, tell me what is. Just give me anything.
Laughing.
Just that spirit,
always
right?
laughing. That's it. I mean, we never did anything less than laugh. So that I always think of just a smile and a laugh when I think of her.
Yeah, well, I tell you, one of the proudest moments of my life was going on stage and singing and dancing with her.
That's awesome.
But I said "Como me huele" instead of "Como me duele."
So, I'm sure she liked that.
Oh,
I'm sure she was laughing.
I didn't know what I said at the time, and I was thinking, I said, "What did I say?" She says, "You said you stink."
Yeah.
So
no, just laughing.
Yeah.
That always reminds me of her.
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate your time here, Shelly. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Oh gosh. Well, this is another reason why I wanted to retire on my own terms, because unfortunately, when people are no longer here, you don't really have the opportunity to say it face to face. Thank you, which is why I want to say thank you to every single Tejano Music fan that has supported my music, downloaded it, bought it, gone to my shows, requested my music. Just wanted to have the opportunity to say thank you to every single Tejano Music fan out there, past, present, future. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting my music throughout the years. And I say this, you don't necessarily have to be a hardcore Shelly Lares fan. It's okay.
Well, I am.
But if you love Tejano music, then you love me too.
Hey, well, we love you. We love some Shelly.
Because I'm a part of it, whether you want me to be or not. But no, seriously, thank you guys so much. And thank you for all of the love y'all have been sharing with me on my social media and on my shows, and sharing the stories with me throughout the years. Thank you guys. I love y'all so much.
Well, it's been great, Shelly. I really appreciate you coming and spending time with us. Thank you so much. We wish you the best in your future. Come back. Let us know what you're up to.
I'm still going to be on the sidelines, okay, guys?
All right.
I'm not going to be on stage.
Yeah.
But I'll still be around and involved.
Well, let us know the artists that you're helping. And we'll do what we can to help you out.
And good luck to you guys. I know nothing but blessings upon blessings are coming y'all's way.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We need them all. Thank you so much.
Yes, it's going to be great.
Well, this is Alicia Leal with TMA TV. I've been here with Little Miss Dynamite, Shelly Lares. Thank you so much, Shelly. See you later.
Thank you, guys. God bless y'all.
Back to the studios.
Big thanks to Shelly Lares for stopping by. And now let's check out the latest music video by Shelly Lares right here on TMA TV.
Yo sospeché que él andaba con otra mujer y me decía que estaba loca. Ya me enteré que él te dice lo mismo que a mí. Ya no me importa que esté con otra. Que sería el más fiel y que me amaba. Le tenemos que decir nada de ti no quiero nada.
What a great video and an amazing song. Make sure to add it to your new Tejano playlist. Now it's time for our TMA TV Spotlight with a label owner, investor, and Tejano industry mogul in search of new Tejano talent to invest in. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Julian Money Johnson.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Julian Jules Johnson. What about me? Well, I own Envy Road Entertainment, LLC. I'm a production company, investor, executive producer, booker, concert booker, you name it. I've done it or I'll do it. Basically what I want to know is, I want everybody to know, that there's a lot of talent out there and I'm looking for talent. And if you have it, give me a call. Maybe I can do something with you. Got my start in the industry with a company called Joey Records in San Antonio. Was there in 94 I started. Joey had this guy named Michael Salgado. So I was tied up with him. It was a great effort. We did a great job together. Then I got an offer to go to LA. Work for a gentleman by the name of Sam Riddle. Sam Riddle was a great guy. Worked him for a while. Then I went to Mercury Polygram. Learned the rock side of business. And then from there, I said, I miss Texas. I want to come back home. Came back home. Got with a company by the name of Eagle Records. Was there for a while. Then I got a friend of mine named Ernie Gonzalez. We started a company called Row Records in San Antonio. Was the old man Guerra studio. From there, I retired, and I was retired. And then I get a phone call. I was on the golf course. To the artist I have now. So now I am working with the icon, Jaime Dianda. As you know him, he is one of the master accordion players of our industry. And I'm also working with a couple new artists that I'm looking at. And I've worked with Stephanie, I've worked with Gabriel, I've worked with David Farias, I've worked with so many that I can't even keep track of right now. But my history is all conjunto, Tejano. I'm trying to keep, just like everybody is, trying to keep the whole industry alive, trying to keep it surface, and that's what I want to do. And if you're an artist out there, a band, group, individual, that thinks you have the talent, I want to hear from you. I am looking for artist, band, individual, somebody that I can invest in, that thinks that they can have it. Show me what you got. I'll fly to you, I'll go wherever I have to, but I'm looking for my next adventure. If you feel like you're that artist that I'm looking for, which is Envy Road Entertainment is looking for, you can reach me at my cell number, which is 210-573-1171. Call me there. My cell phone's on 24 hours a day. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see what you got. My name is Julian Johnson. Once again, I just want to say thank you to TMA TV for the wonderful opportunity, and let's just keep blowing the life.
Huge thanks to Julian for stopping by, and best of luck finding the next big Tejano star. Up next, we have the Tejano Gold Countdown and an exclusive interview with artist Chente Barrera. But first, in last week's episode, Alicia was calling me and my generation out for not being able to dance Tejano. Well, Alicio, I think you're in for a big surprise, sir. I think you'll find that your team, Alicio, doesn't know who you're messing with.
Ooh-wee, Leah's in trouble now. My cousins from Chicago are coming and they know how to cumbia. How come? Which leg? Playing beefs. Tú, y solo tú. Yeah, this is my dance partner. Hey, what's up? Huh? Come out. Which leg? Ella es. I know she's gonna answer. Hey, did you get all my messages? Well, it shows that you got them. You don't remember me? We danced at one time. You gave me your number. Oh. $100 an hour? I just want to dance. Man, you guys left me hanging, man. Here all by myself, practicing by myself. None of the girls showed up. Nobody, man, just me. Yeah, I'll be ready anyway, so you know. You heard what? Leah? From TMA TV, Leah? She's a what? A professional dancer? Like a professional? For real? The Spurs? What the? Are you serious?
That's right, Alicio. The next gen Tejano dancers are definitely going to teach you a lesson. But for now, let's see who's number one on Rudy Trevino's Tejano Gold Countdown Top 10 Songs of the Week.
Coming in at number 10, Stephanie Montiel with Quédate con él. Number 9, The Crazy Pimps with Cumbia Barulera. Number 8, Jay and Roxy Perez, Tú y Yo. Number 7, Magnífico 7, Quédate. con todas las cosas. Number 6, South Texas homies, Por fin decidí.
Por fin decidí.
Number 5, M2, Ratatatata. Number 4, Marcos Orozco, Cada día más.
Voy a quererte cada día más.
Number 3, Texas Latino, Completamente enamorados.
Completamente enamorados.
Number 2, Lucky Joe, Hasta la miel amarga.
Cuando el amor se acaba, cuando se apaga.
Holding that number 1 spot, Shelly Lares with Porque tú eres mi cariño.
Tú eres mi cariño. Cariño, tus ojos y sonrisa me fascinan.
Congrats to all the artists that made the countdown this week. And now it's time to catch up with an artist that has worked on over 400 Tejano songs in his career. Let's turn things over to Alicio and see what's new with Chente Barrera on TMA TV.
Hey everybody, I'm Alicio Diaz with TMA TV, and today I'm with Chente Barrera. How you doing, Chente?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man.
Good, man. Doing good.
Thank you for coming.
Well,
hey,
you.
I wanted to ask you a couple questions today. You're one of the guys that have been around for a pretty good time, and you know a lot of things. So, I was reading and I did a little bit of research. So, you actually started because your dad was the first voice of David Lee Garza and Los Musicales.
He was one of the first singers. I don't know if he was actually the very first singer, but he was one of the first, because I believe when they started the group, David Lee and his dad, they would do like a duo, like Los Relámpagos and Cachorros way back in the 70s, right? And then they decided to have a vocalist. So I don't know if my dad was the very first one, but he was one of the first.
Okay.
And the first to record and whatnot. So yeah. That's where I grew up, man.
And so that was your major influence, I'm guessing?
Big time, yeah.
So that's really important, and the reason I ask you is because part of what we're doing on the show is we're trying to get younger folks involved in Tejano music, and a lot of it has to do with their parents and instilling that music. So if you had some advice for parents on how to help their kids discover Tejano music, what would that be?
I mean, it's just like me. In my household, that's all we heard. Anything from Tony de la Rosa, Paulino Bernal, Esteban Jordan, up to, of course, Little Joe, La Familia, and so on and so forth. I feel that for some reason, after the 2000, the millennium, I feel that there was a void of some sort. Like maybe people just stopped talking to their kids about Tejano music.
Yeah.
So the youth kind of went elsewhere, right?
Yes.
And I'm not saying that not everybody did, but it just seemed, as being in the business, there was a little bit of a void, because now we were getting influences from the norteño side and from the regional mexicano, and that was being brought into the Tejano mix.
Yes.
And which it's always been there, like Ramon Ayala, Fito Olivares, they've always been there as part of the Tejano movement, I guess you would say.
Well, that's one of the things I really love about you and your career in music. You pay homage to a lot of artists that are from the past. Your Roberto
that's my favorite artist of all time, only because I grew up listening to that. Going back to the story with my dad singing with David Lee's original group, they always opened up for Roberto Pulido. So that was my playground, man.
Got it.
That's why it became like that. That's why I have such a influence of Los Clásicos in my music. It like I said, Tejano music evolves, and I feel that, like going back to the old school, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that. I mean, if like in the mainstream, you hear this band called Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars, right? It's like the 70s.
Funk.
It's like the 70s of funk, but that's old school.
Yes.
Like, those are old school tools.
Yes.
And the instrumentation that they use in their music is, I feel that the sound, again, it evolves and it goes in cycles, and so sometimes it's more maybe norteño driven, or it's a little bit more keyboard driven, or whatever you want to make of it. I mean, every band has a different sound, so it's...
Well, what are you up to now? What are your new records?
We're recording new music. The lowest hanging fruit was the latest album that I just took out, or should I say CD, called Para el Primo. It's a tribute to Roberto Pulido's Clásicos, and we recorded a bunch of old songs that were my favorite songs. That was the hardest decision, because he's got so many songs. And I got his blessing, I talked to him. He did a duet with me on the CD.
Okay.
So y'all check it out. It's you can get it on ChenteBarrera.com or whatever, wherever you buy your music on the digital platforms, whatever.
Hey, brother, we have something new on the show. Okay? Are you familiar with word association? So I say a word, and then you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to do that, but instead of word, I'm going to give you names of Tejano artists. I want you to give me your just
first thing that comes
to your mind. Okay, this is going to be fun, all right? So this is a new game for us.
Put me on this.
All right, okay, ready?
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Emilio Guerrero.
His tremolo in his voice.
Yeah, he's a crooner. Emilio Navarra.
Emilio Navarra, Rey del Rodeo.
Oscar de la Rosa.
Oscar de la Rosa, his hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hugo Guerrero, you just talked about
Guerrero, of course, the Charanga King.
See, you didn't think I'd do that. How about that? Okay, sticking with the Guerrero. Tony Guerrero from La Sombra.
Tony Guerrero, I just saw a video of him. The first thing that comes to mind is El Sapo, La Sombra.
Is there anything that you want to tell your fans, your family, anybody?
I just want to say support Tejano Music. Go out there, go to the shows, buy the music. ChenteBarrera.com for me, and you can buy all my music on there. And we got some new music coming out hopefully by the end of the year. And
Facebook, you're on Facebook,
and we're on Facebook, Chente Barrera Facebook. And y'all leave me a comment, or messenger, whatever. We're available for weddings, debuts, and so and of course you need to watch TMA TV. That's why we're here with Alicio, and I know Gabriel's out there somewhere, and
he's working hard somewhere.
Yeah. And so you guys, and of course TTMA's got some more things coming up here during the year, and let's get ready for the award show coming up. So you guys stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next time.
Chente, it's been a pleasure, brother. I appreciate always talking to somebody that has as much knowledge about the music and the industry as you. I really appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. This is Alicio Leal with TMA TV, and this is the one and only Chente Barrera.
Great interview, guys. Now let's check out a live performance by Tejano artist Chente Barrera.
Otra vez, grabaciones, a todo amor sin para todos ustedes. No me vuelvo a enamorar, baby. Oye. Salgo engañado, todo el tiempo se me va, ese amor que me han robado. Ya me cansé de tantas mentiras y los sufrimientos de dolor. Sé que voy a hacer en adelante, porque tengo miedo a la traición. No me vuelvo a enamorar, porque yo soy el que pierde mi confianza y mi suerte, más que nada mi valor. Muchas veces mi corazón se muere por un cruel y malo amor. Dices que lloran celos por mí, dices que por mí te mueres de amor. Solo una caricia quiero de ti, para que retorne a mi alma el calor. Tus celos fueran solo en verdad, quitarás de sufrir el dolor. Para mí sería la felicidad, porque al cielo está el amor. De tu querer llegó la excepción, porque sé que me quieres. Te llevo en mi corazón, calmando mis quereres. Si tus celos fueran cielo en verdad, te quitarás de sufrir el dolor. felicidad, donde al cielo está el amor.
Great performance, Chente. Well, Tejano fans, it looks like we've run out of time for this week's episode of TMA TV. If you'd like to reach out to us to appear on the show, or let us know who you would like to see on the show, or if your company is interested in sponsor partnerships, hit us up online at www.TejanoMusicAwardsTV.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, I'm your host, Leah Cruz, and thank you so much for hanging out with us on this week's episode of TMA TV. See you next week.